Hi, and welcome back to day 23 of the season for peace and nonviolence. And today's word is prayer. And I am struggling with this one. Honestly, this is like the fourth time I'm making this video because I keep stumbling on what I want to say. And so to me, because prayer is so personal, it's how we communicate with the divine. It's how we communicate with that which is greater than us. And what I would like to say is that prayer is something that it can come from one of two places. Prayer can be coming from a sense of lack, or prayer can be one of gratitude and love and connection. And how we pray, and it is something that if we are affirming, there is something called affirmative prayer, that you are grateful. You see yourself, or you see another person whole and complete and safe and whole and well. I used to work early in my career at a facility with very sick children. These are children that are, some of them, start as babies and they're now in their 20s, some of these kids. But it's a nursing home for kids, for those children that are so medically fragile that they need technology to stay alive. Some of them, the parents don't have the resources, or they're from other countries, and this is a very specialized population. And I worked with the teachers and the nurses inside of this facility, and the kids that I saw, some of them again were bedbound. One girl couldn't move any part of her body other than her head, and I would go in and give her a massage, and she would, like, can you scratch my left elbow? Because she couldn't move her arm to scratch her left elbow. Those kinds of things, right? And my roommate at the time worked there as a teacher, and she was very young. She was 20 years old as a teacher's aide, and she would get really, really upset, obviously, when some of these kids would pass. And I was early in my spiritual journey, and the only thing I could say to her at that time was, we don't know what these children, as they're born into these bodies, what they're here for, right? Other than them being teachers. These kids that come in with bodies that are so fragile that they need care 24/7 for their entire lives, right? Is that they are here, they're born into these bodies. I see them almost as ascended masters that come back into these bodies to teach us, the teachers, the nurses, the people that work in these facilities, the parents, teach them care and compassion, teach them how to be patient, they are divine teachers, these kids, right? And so when I see someone, when somebody's on Facebook and asking for prayers, or whether they're asking for prayers for themselves or for their loved ones or whatever it is, and I come back, and my response to them is typically, I see them whole, healed, complete, because we don't know what the process is of the illness, right? We don't know what they're, on a soul level, what they're there to teach, to learn, to incorporate into their lives. And so the prayer that you can send to people, no matter what their circumstances is, and what you can say to yourself is, I see myself whole and complete, and I'm grateful, and I'm loved, and I am part of the divine, and I am a child of the divine, and so there's the prayer. To me, that is prayer, is seeing that this situation is exactly what it is, and I see it for what it is, and I'm learning from it for what it is, and how can I learn? What do I need to learn from this situation and take it and move forward? And because to me, it's all about moving up, and uplifting. So how can I uplift? That is my prayer. That is how I walk through the world. And this is a really long message. And again, this is like the fourth time. I'm not going to delete it. I'm not going to redo this. So this is what's going up. I hope it helps. Prayer, right? It's very, 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 very personal. And this is how I pray. And I would love to hear how you pray, and what you pray, and how you see yourself in the world as you pray, because we're all divine. You look in the mirror and you look into your own eyes and you say, I love you. And how much do you love me? So it's prayer. All of it is prayer. You can walk through your life in prayer. To me, it's gratitude, it's connection, it's knowing that you are greater than this physical body that you're living in. All right, take care, and I'll see you tomorrow for day time. I think it's 24. All right.